You're a high-achieving woman. You've built a career, a business, a social life, and a family. You're the one people count on. But lately, your body isn't cooperating. You're tired, even after a full night's sleep. You're working out, eating well, but your weight won't budge. Your focus is out the window. Your motivation is nowhere to be found. And your doctor says your labs are normal and it's just stress. If everything was normal, why do you feel so bad? It is so frustrating to ask for help and to feel dismissed or to be handed another prescription. But you know better. You are the expert of you. And you know this isn't just getting older. You know you're not supposed to feel like this. And you're right. Hi, I'm Carolyn Johnson, nurse practitioner and hormone expert. And this is exactly why I do what I do. Years ago, I was struggling too. I was exhausted. I had brain fog. I was frustrated. I was depressed. And I was doing everything right. And I still felt off. When I went to my own doctor, I was told everything was fine. I was offered a prescription and sent on my way. But I didn't want to medicate my symptoms. I wanted to understand what was happening and to actually fix it. I wanted to know why I didn't feel well. That moment launched my journey into functional medicine and bioidentical hormone replacement. Now I help women just like you get their clarity, their energy, their mood, their metabolism, and their confidence back with a personalized science-based approach that works. I work with women who are professionals, executives, and entrepreneurs, stay-at-home moms, women who are informed and health conscious, but confused by their symptoms. They are done with being dismissed and handed another prescription. They are ready to stay sharp, strong, and successful for decades to come. If that's you, you're in the right place. Let me tell you a quick story about a client that I had, Diana. She was in her 40s and she was complaining of some PMS. She was moody. She was gaining a little weight around the middle. She just did not feel like herself, and it was starting to affect her work. She was frustrated. She really wanted to feel back like herself again and to get back on top of her game at her job. We dug deep, we found some issues, we worked hard, we worked together, and she is now thriving and back on track. Let me tell you another story about a woman I had, Susan. She was menopausal, she was in her 50s. She came to me actually on hormones, but she still was not feeling her best. She was still having some night sweats, a little insomnia. Libido wasn't where she wanted it to be. She was moody, she was frustrated, she was irritated. Her husband was frustrated too. So again, we dug deep, we balanced those hormones, made some tweaks and adjustments, and now she's feeling phenomenal. So much so that her husband even called and said, "Thank you so much for giving me my wife back." So I love those stories. It's thrilling to be a part of that. You may want to know how. Let me tell you how our process goes in the Return to Serenity process. I go through 4 pillars with everybody. It's a strategic plan where I help women feel like themselves again without relying on short-term fixes or endless medications. Our goal is helping you discover what you need for optimal health and well-being. The first thing we do is we balance your hormones. We start by supporting estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone, which can fluctuate in perimenopause and decline drastically in menopause. Restoring balance helps clear your brain fog, boosts your libido, and helps you feel like yourself again. The second thing we do is we address inflammation and stress. We believe in functional medicine that inflammation is the precursor to all disease. So our goal is to look at a comprehensive panel assessing for any inflammation. And together we work to bring that inflammation down so that your health can get back on track. It is a very personalized plan. Cortisol is the main stress hormone, and when it is not optimized, it can affect your quality of sleep, your food cravings, as well as your immune system. Cortisol is best known for its unfortunate tendency to trigger belly fat. The third thing we do is we're looking at detox and gut health. Our world is a toxic place. We are exposed to hundreds of toxins daily. We explore and address these things using mild detox, and we work to restore your gut health. We always want to put hormones into a healthy body. The fourth thing that we look at is optimizing lifestyle habits. I know, you eat well, you exercise, you do all the things. You know what you're supposed to do. This program is not about restrictions or calorie counting. We focus only on sustainable shifts that support your long-term success so you can keep your energy, your clarity without completely overhauling your life. We meet you where you're at and we focus on the things that you can do. Let's talk about some common questions. The first question you might want to ask is this covered by insurance? And that's a great question. Insurance is great for urgent care, emergency care, saving your life, because it's a time-based model and it doesn't support that. Real care, care that listens, tests thoroughly, creates custom solutions, can't happen in a 10-minute insurance-based visit. Our time together is set up so that we're not confined by the restrictions of insurance. So we are free to explore and do what we need to do to get you back on track. It's a personalized health solution made just for you. Another question you may ask is it expensive? Investing in your health isn't always easy. I get it. But I often like to mention that you did not get here overnight. It may take some time to dig deep, to figure out what exactly is contributing to the way you're feeling. The whole point is to figure out your strategic plan that would bring more energy, focus, and confidence to your work, your relationships, and your life. This is about getting results that last so you can stop spending money on things that don't. Another question you may ask is, what if it doesn't work for me? I want you to know that there is hope, that because you're not broken, you just haven't had the right data, the right plan, or the right support. We don't guess, we test. Every plan is based on you, your goals, your labs, and your life. You might say, I'm too busy. How complicated is this? I will tell you that our approach is built for busy women. We focus on simple, high-impact shifts that fit your schedule, not add more to your plate. When your hormones are balanced and your energy returns, everything else gets easier. Another important question are hormones safe? When done properly, absolutely. We use bioidentical hormones, plant-based, designed to mimic what your body naturally makes. Everything is tested, personalized, and monitored, so it's safe, effective, and tailored just for you. So you might be wondering what's next. If what I have shared with you today resonates with you, then the next thing is to book a 15-minute free discovery call. If you're tired of feeling off and ready to feel amazing again, then let's talk. The discovery call is not a medical appointment. It's a quick, no-cost discovery call. You'll share what you're looking for, your goals. I'll explain how our approach works. No pressure. Just a real conversation to see if we're a good fit and if I can help you. Click the button below to schedule your discovery call, because you don't have to settle. You don't have to give up your edge, your spark, your sense of self. You're allowed to feel like yourself again. Let's make this happen together so you can return to serenity.